This is the stupidest drama I have ever seen. It's so stupid. Are you seriously that upset about poodling that you're like, well, not with me. I don't like it. I want to bring my character to life. I think it's disgusting. Oh, fuck off with that shit, man. Just fuck off.
Again.
This episode of Furry Frequencies is brought to you by Stimorol Chewing Gum. When you want that great gentleman's boner, chew Stimorol for a great non-sexual gentleman's boner that lasts all day. Just pop one piece of Stimorol in your mouth and in 15 minutes, you'll be popping a stiffy right in your pants. Stimorol Chewing Gum. Find it in stores today. Hello and welcome to Furry Frequencies, the soundtrack to your furry life. My name is Lifty, and joining me on this podcast tonight are my friends Sylox.
Hey, how's it going?
And Sharky.
Bitch.
There you go again. Calling our listeners' names. Right
No, not the listeners, just you.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway, we've got a huge episode today. We've got so much to talk about because a lot happened this past weekend. So we had our resident foot correspondent, Sylox, attend Furrydelphia this weekend. He's going to provide coverage and a recap of the weekend events there. We also had, on the other side of the pond, we had Eurofurence happening in Berlin, and there was some stuff happening. I mean, when you have 5 ambulances going to a furry convention, you know shit's gotten real. And we also want to talk about the HIV scare that went around Twitter last week, and touch on the facts and what we learned from that. And also, let's also talk about this new controversy called poodling. It's gotten a lot of people's feathers in a tizzy. I don't understand it. I just don't.
I told you what poodling was, though.
I know, but maybe our listeners do not. Maybe they don't get on the pulse of the furry Twitter and follow all the furry drama that happens. But yeah, this is bullshit. This is just furries just bitching for the sake of bitching.
Yeah, basically.
Putting out hot takes. Oh,
yep,
boy.
there you go. Those hot takes. So let's start off by handing it over to Sylox, who attended Furrydelphia this weekend.
I did.
And go ahead and take us through the entire weekend. How was it for you?
So Furrydelphia, this was my first Furrydelphia. I decided back in, I want to say spring, and I was going to go to Furrydelphia. I said, why not? I have nothing else going on. So I got there Thursday night. I had a room. I was rooming with a guy called Koss and his friend. Koss is a nice person, awesome person. He has a very nice suit. He did bring, what's it called? Voodoo 2.0. Or is that 3.0? I'm not sure.
No, that's 2.0.
2.0. He had Scent, I think that's what his suit is called. Really amazing suit and an awesome guy. Glad I could room with him. So Thursday night, didn't really do too much. I stopped by the casino. I did some gambling. I broke even, unfortunately.
You suck.
I don't suck. The table games there sucked, and the person dealing the cards sucked, but that's a different topic for a different day. Point is,
Well, how do you know?
because he fucking sucked. He made me lose my money. That's why.
Well, that's your problem. Not
Stop
his.
Yeah,
that
that's because
fucking
you
lo-
messed up. Yeah.
You didn't count your cards right.
Oh my god. Because that's fucking illegal.
It's
Not
not
if you-
illegal to count
not-
cards.
You get
Not
kicked out of casinos for that.
Not if you do it right.
It's not against the rules to count cards.
Okay, first of all, I'm not Rain Man. Okay, I'm not smart enough to count cards. That was my father. I'm not like my father in that regard. Okay, I'm not a Mensa member. He was. bless his soul.
Daddy issues.
Right? I don't count cards. I don't have daddy issues. He taught me. Look, Me and my dad had a great relationship. Fuck this Windows threat protection. Go away. Okay. Anyway, I lost my. No, I broke even. I broke even. Okay, I
Mhm.
broke
You
even.
lost.
I didn't lose anything.
You
You know what?
neither
No,
gained nor
no.
lost money. You
You,
lost.
you know what?
There's no gain. There's losing.
Those kids, little Tay Tay, Rayquaza, Kelly, whatever, they better be happy because all that money I spent is going to the education system of Pennsylvania. Okay, so they better use
You
that.
sure it's not going to the hotel or
So
casino?
go
No!
so go on with your story.
Okay, I'm having a game moment. Okay, so I got dinner at this. I got pizza. They have this little what do you call that? Food court. It sucks so bad. I got moldy. No, I wouldn't say moldy, but it was barely edible pizza. All right, I go to bed. I wake up. Fuck! I realize I check out and I have to wait for my other roommates to come because they were coming at about noon. So I just stay in the room. I shitpost all day on Telegram, move my stuff into their room. Then we decide to go eat. We go back to the same shitty cafe. I order no, I order Chinese food. That was the most disgusting General Tso's chicken I have ever had. Do not go there. It's terrible. I was hungry 30 minutes later. It's this sad. So I said, okay, fuck it. I'm going to get in the suit. I got in the suit, right? I walked around, took some pictures, met up with some folks. Um, and so I just did that. Then I looked at the clock and it was about 6, so it was time for my panels. So, fun fact, I hosted two panels at Furrydelphia this year. My first
Mhm.
one was Public Fursuiting 101. My second one, which to this day I'm surprised they even allowed this, was Social Media, Politics, and the Furry Fandom. Yes, you heard that right. They allowed that panel at a furry convention. So the first one was great. I had so much fun doing it. I felt like I was teaching kids again, but I wasn't actually teaching kids. I was teaching grown ass adults who want to act like kids because they don't know how to act like fucking adults. Fun, right? Then we had the. I, I don't care. I'll say that. I don't care. Then we had the.
So blunt.
It's fucking true. Then we had the don't at me. Then we had the
At him, everyone.
politics. No. Then we had the politics panel. Oh my god. There were some hot takes there.
In the politics panel? What
Yeah.
makes you think that in this politically sensitive era?
What the fuck
What
was
did you
that?
expect? You invite politics into a panel, you're gonna get hot takes.
First of all,
You're going to get people that don't know
no.
how to properly debate.
I
Did you
was
dish out any hot takes while you were?
no. I was on my best behavior because I know how furries are.
He
It,
also
su-
knows
it
how to
was
properly debate.
I do. It was surprisingly a calm panel. And well, at the end, it got heated because Milt decided to bitch and moan, but that's Milt being a douchebag and whatever. He talks shit about. Actually, no, what? I know. I will tell you guys off the air who he was talking shit about. Because it's a friend of ours. Um,
Oh.
yes, it begins with a U. Well, he
All right,
does.
time to kill.
Yeah. But no, it was a surprisingly calm panel. I got to experience ideologies that I don't particularly agree with, that I have issues with, but they were respectful of my views. I was respectful of theirs. And we talked about how politics and social media are impacting the fandom for better or worse. So I came out of it with uh, feeling good. So, I think I got drunk that night. I don't remember. No, I
You
didn't get
got
drunk.
drunk.
I did.
You got drunk sometime within that weekend because you have a trail of shit posts
Oh,
at the
Lord.
Maryland Furs chat
Ah, fuck me.
telling everybody, "Hey, I'm Sylox and I'm drunk as shit."
Oh, fuck me, man. Okay, so I think that was
You
Saturday.
do this all the time.
I don't know. I
Every
don't.
time you
You
get
gotta
drunk.
turn off your phone before you get drunk.
Yeah, you basically turn to a
Ah.
broken record.
God, please. That's sad. So
Yes, it is.
I know. So
You're terrible.
I
Feel
am.
bad.
Should I
uh,
read some of the posts that you sent me?
I'd rather you not. No, I'll cringe at them
Okay.
later. But to speed this up a bit, Saturday comes. I do the dance prelims. I didn't make the finals. I've been practicing my moves for this particular song for about 2 months. But
You
I
got
got up on
moves.
stage. Yeah, I can dance. I got up on stage, but I was so nervous. It is the first time I've ever actually put myself out there on a stage in front of people. I don't count the spelling bee in seventh grade. That's different. Um, I know I messed up, but it was a learning experience. I'll be doing the dance contest at FAU. I already have the song picked. It is a Lady Gaga song. I'm going to gay it the fuck up. I don't care. I am proud to be a faggot. Anyway, moving on. Don't laugh.
No, no, no. I
Yeah,
applaud you for saying faggot on the air.
I can say whatever I want. I pay my taxes. I'm a red-blooded American. That's
Well,
right.
this is the internet, so it's not like the
I,
air.
well, the
Air.
FCC regulates it. Okay, who cares?
No, they don't. They're not going to
Oh my
regulate what we
God.
say on the air here.
Yes, they.
They're not going to tell
I
us what to say.
swear to God. I swear to God, you are tiring my patience,
Okay,
sweetie,
go speak.
Do
sweetie.
it, bitch.
I will do it. Not I'll do it. All right. Then we went to the game room. Um, we played some Halo, which I suck at. Um, God. Went to a dealer's den. That was nice. I got me a fursuit supply kit, and I got me a commission from Buttsteak. It was $190. Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of money that I don't have. But who cares? We're at a convention. We do whatever the fuck we want. So I think Saturday I got drunk. In that span of time, a person from Howler that I sort of kind of know decided to come to our room. At first, he was like super chill, like chill as fuck. I think he got drunk at the underwear party. By the way, I went to an underwear party. I left because they were partaking in drugs, but I saw some hot people there. Very hot. So I'm in the room, right? I'm in the room. I'm buzzed, still trying to sober up. I see this bo- my roommate and then this other guy from Howler. They're cuddling, and I'm like, okay, cool. You guys do that. I'm not gonna judge. Have fun. Then they get naked. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not gonna judge. Have fun. I'm gonna sit here and laugh at Medea. So, because I was playing, by the way, they had a fucking Medea marathon on the TV. So then it starts to get really weird. This guy's finger is in my roommate's buttocks, if you will. And he's like over there is yipping and like yip yip yip. Yip, yip. He's like doing that. I'm like, wow,
Jesus.
that's really gay, dude. Like, that's
No,
really
if he sounds
homosexual,
exactly
man.
like that during that, I would laugh.
I was too drunk to laugh.
No, I'm
That's
just,
just
no,
hilarious.
I'm just, I'm just trying to imagine this, and yeah, I'm just trying to imagine these two dudes just like gaying it up, and Sylox is just sitting in the corner, disgusted, just like, really in front of my Medea.
Y'all better stop that. No, I was too drunk to judge. I was judging, but I was too drunk to say shit.
If
All
you're
right.
drunk enough, you'll say anything.
I
You obviously weren't drunk
yeah.
enough.
No, I was sobering up, but I didn't want to say shit. So I'm just looking at them. I start to go in and out, and
Hmm.
so when I come to again, I see one of my roommates on the floor, face down. I'm like, oh shit, you got killed. Ha 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 ha. Don't blame it on me. When I go out again, I come to again, he's off the floor. There is a wet spot on the floor. So I figured, wow, this guy must have puked. It wasn't puke, it was something else. It was piss. This guy pissed himself on our floor because it smelled like piss in the morning. That is the second time I've been around urine, someone pissing around me. I am sick and tired of people pissing around me. Please stop it. It's disgusting. Use a bathroom. Don't piss in my car. Don't piss in my hotel room. Please stop.
Piss in a diaper.
No, don't, please. No.
Just stand in front of Sylox and
Ah,
just piss yourself in a diaper without him
jeez.
noticing.
All right. Then Dove or Dove. I can't. Dov comes back, and I'm like, "Don't come in, don't come in." He's like, "It's my room." I'm like, "Yeah, but they're fucking." And he looks over, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And he starts chuckling, and he walks out. And then AJ comes in, and he's like, "What's going on here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're kind of fucking over there." And he's like, "What?" So, yeah, that was a awkward time. God, I don't
I would
even.
start
I
inviting people in, like, everyone, let's go watch them fuck.
Yeah,
This is better than pay-per-view.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
basically, yeah, it's like Pornhub, but like
Real.
live.
real, right?
Yeah.
So, uh, did the dance. What do you call it? The dance rave. I met up with some cool people. Sock Fox was there. Rorik was there. Apocalypse. Equus. Holy shit! Well, I'm only naming local people. Rufus
Why
was
didn't
there. God. Jib Cody was there for a day. He was in and out. Like, I don't know. Wow, this guy's like stealthy as fuck. Like, it's hard to meet up with him at cons. It's like really stealthy. I don't blame him. He's super popular. Why would you want to be around annoying grown ass little kids who don't know how to act, who piss on floors and bitch about poodling in fursuits? I don't blame you for getting out of there. Do you, man? Also, the Harlem Globetrotters were there too. They were fucking confused as shit about what was going on. I don't
I'd
blame
be
them.
too. If I like on a business trip and I see a bunch of furries everywhere, I'd be like, fuck, it's not social time, it's work time.
Yeah. Sunday comes around, nothing fun happened. We went to the mall, King of Prussia Mall. It is the largest mall in the United States. We got food. I had poke. Poke is amazing. Anybody who says differently, I will fight you. On
You
Battlefield
can't
4.
fight for shit though.
I said Battlefield 4. I know my strengths.
Too late. You
Damn it.
didn't. It was too long of a pause.
Fight me in Madden then. I'm like a beast. So all in all, it was a pretty good conversation. It was a pretty good con. If I'm not at Euroferns next year, I will definitely be attending Furrydelphia. But there is one gripe of mine. There were these little kids. They couldn't have been older than 13, maybe less than that. They were blasting their high energy techno music, being very loud, boisterous, and obnoxious, dropping the F bomb, the P bomb, the saying bitch. Like,
What is a
why?
P bomb?
Piss.
Oh.
Um, or, well, pussy also, but they shouldn't be saying that. To make matters worse, one of them had a bad dragon. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't. No, it wasn't nothing not safe for work. But it had something bad dragon on it. She even shouted, "Hey, look, bad dragon!" Mind you, this girl couldn't have been older than 13.
Oh God.
Why they know about that at 13? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have kids and you're listening to this, always accompany them to a con. That is the most it's so stupid when I have to see minors at a convention unattended. That's not only a safety risk for adults, that's a safety risk for them because they will be taken advantage of because they have disgusting pedos at cons now. Okay?
It's
So,
an unfortunate reality.
yeah, Growly ain't the only one. Some of them actually run cons, believe it or not. I'm not going to name drop. But yeah, no, other than that, and the confusing layout and the shitty ass casino, do y'all know who y'all are? Fabio, you think I don't know? I remember your name. I know you. I know who you are. Little skinny ass bitch. Other than that, it was a good Furrydelphia. I want to
So,
hi. I,
if you would rate it out of 10, how would
seven.
you rate it? 7?
Seven.
Okay. Okay. 7 out of 10
Yes.
for Furrydelphia 2019.
Hell yes.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I might actually make Blansu a 10 next year, but also what was the official attendance tally for
I heard
2019?
1,300. It did not feel like 1,300 people. Oh, go on, they had a very. I want to get serious. They had a very touching and moving memorial for Arlo there.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Um, so all the money that they were able to raise for him in the memorial turned out spectacular, and they had his so downstairs there is this area right across from the dealer stand. There's this sort of area where people can sit, but they had a table with his with a picture of him on it and like um, flowers and stuff like that. It was really nice. Uh, but no, you were saying
But anyway, before we fill
that
up
is
this,
a
before we
long
fill up
pause.
this, before we fill up this podcast with dead air.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck just happened? I
Yeah,
turned away
Lifty.
for 2 seconds.
God.
So did any bad things happen at Furrydelphia, like any emergencies or
Is that
any
a creeper in the background?
I don't even know what the fuck that was.
from Minecraft?
Lifty, what is that?
What is what?
A
What
creeper
was
is.
it?
It's a
No, I
creature
know.
from Minecraft.
No, I know that, but what was that on your mic? That wasn't
Oh.
me.
On what?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me either.
So-
What are you talking
Bitch,
about?
it wasn't me. I'm the one who brought it up.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was either. I don't I, like.
Okay,
But-
everyone,
I don't know.
stop trying to drink shit on the fucking stream.
I don't
It
have.
was one of y'all sons of bitches acting like you're all innocent.
Anyway, while Furrydelphia was
He's trying to
happening
change the subject. It was
on
him.
this
You see that,
side of the world, on the European side of the world, we had Eurofurence, one of the largest furry conventions in Europe.
My bad. No, it is the largest.
Oh, it is the largest.
Yes,
Okay.
it is the
That's
largest.
the largest European, one of the largest in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the largest furry convention outside of the United States.
Nice. Nice. And
Because everyone
we
knows the
also
U.S. has the biggest of everything.
Well, yeah, because we're the best, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
yeah.
I know who y'all are.
And while it may have been all fun and games for a lot of furries that went to Eurofurence, they also had 5 ambulances going to Eurofurence or called to an emergency at Eurofurence on Saturday night. As of now, there's no details as to why there were 5 ambulances dispatched to Eurofurence, but it's Eurofurence, so I'm pretty sure somebody got fucking wasted on drugs and alcohol. Or more like an entire room party got wasted on drugs and alcohol.
Drugs.
Not even once. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. So we tweeted out over the weekend. We
That's
tweeted
sad,
out
by the way.
a hashtag Steppies for Bleppy. Did anybody tell you Steppies for Bleppy?
No
at
one
Furrydelphia?
did. No one did, and you guys missed out on a free stack of pancakes paid by me. That's y'all's problem.
Damn.
Yep. Damn. Damn. Say
Wow.
this Bible study. I'm gonna trademark that shit. That's funny. No, nobody came up to me about that, which is a shame because I would have bought people waffles, at IHOP. I don't mind. IHOP is also owned by Applebee's. I would have done that too. So,
IHOP, the Applebee's of breakfast.
which means it's good. It's the best breakfast you'll ever have.
That's not what you said a while ago.
Yeah, their steaks aren't too good. Back when they had them.
Oh yeah, their steaks suck. That
The
shit was
steak was
great.
fucking green.
I've never seen a gray steak before. I don't know how that happens.
It was
but
green. It was gray. It was fucking weird, and yet you still tried to fucking eat it.
I was hungry. Man, they have kids in Bangladesh who don't have food. I'm not gonna waste food.
They eat that, they're gonna die either way.
Oh God.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck, it's dark out. No, that was loud. No, but to your previous question, nothing too bad happened at Furrydelphia. The cops were called, but that was for the casino crowd. I'm guessing someone was a little bit too rowdy and they did some shit they
This
weren't
goddamn
supposed to.
place is stealing all my money. Fuck you
Yeah.
guys, I'm supposed to win.
Yeah, Fabio, you stole all my fucking money. Think I don't know who you are, who your supervisor is. You're gonna find out soon. You can't fucking count cards correctly.
Don't fuck with casino people.
Are you
They'll
sure
kill you.
that's
They're all
him and not
mafia
you?
heads.
No, he can't fucking deal cards outright, okay? All right, I remember his
Oh,
name. He thinks this is a joke. I'm not fucking around. That's a lot of money.
Why didn't you just leave the table?
Cause look. I love
Then you
gambling.
fucked up.
So, God damn it.
If you stay at a table, even though you know it's a bad table, that's where you fuck up.
I got sidetracked
No excuses.
by Sarah.
No excuses.
She missed Bible study.
Excuses not accepted.
But with Euroference, um, speaking of Euroference, the Euroference official Twitter decided to post a tweet that led to a massive firestorm over Twitter this weekend. It was a tweet about what people's thoughts were about poodling. And if you don't know what poodling is pretty much. Let me stand up. It's pretty much when you wear your head, maybe some paws, but you don't cover your skin. So think of an actual poodle. You know how a poodle has what? They have hair on their head, their legs, but the rest of their body is sort of shaved. It's think of it like that. So there was a
So
lot
you
of
end up looking like a poodle.
yeah, yeah. So someone, I don't know who this person was, but they decided to give a hot take and claim that poodling was damaging to children.
oh,
How?
oh!
How
Hold
in
on a
the
minute.
dick
Hold on a
is that?
minute.
Yes.
So there was a character. There's a character from Germany
Who's
named
damaging the children?
Kinora,
They're fucking retarded.
and in that video that Sylox was talking about, they interview Kinora, and basically, Kinora is saying that poodling is, and I quote, like the worst thing I could imagine, because for me, poodling is destroying the character. Personally, I would like to just represent my character in an emergency where your body isn't capable of suiting anymore. Uh, of course, it's okay to get out of suit, but if you're poodling, you're doing it on purpose. And I see it as a ridiculous thing, and I don't like it at all. Meh.
I'm sorry. Who is this? Who is this?
This is Kinura.
I'm sorry. What
It's a
is
fursuiter from Germany.
and what does he do?
Um,
Is he is
Just suits.
that's all? So does he
well,
contribute to society? No, no, no. Let me finish. Does he contribute to society at all?
well, I have
Do
no
you?
idea.
I do.
He's a blue purple wolf from Germany.
Okay. Okay.
He says he's a furry and a fursuiter.
So he's
Love doing
basic.
crazy. Oh, he has a website.
Oh, his website. So he's a
Yeah.
basic So he's a basic ass bitch. That's what you're
He
saying.
has 2,101 followers. Not followed by anyone you're following. How
Okay,
nice.
so he's a basic ass bitch who thinks because he has a little bit of clout on Twitter, his opinions matter in the grand scheme of things.
I mean, I guess I don't know, but who the
That
hell?
no, let me finish. Let me
What kind of
finish.
first? What kind of furry? This is just so. This is so full of himself.
So you
Like,
know what
who
this
has
is?
their own website devoted to their fursuiting? I mean, I have a.
No, but this is
There
this,
you go.
but I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is what it is. This person sounds like a very entitled asshole with an ego the size of the planet Mars. He thinks his opinion matters in the grand scheme of things, all
Not
because
even
you're
our
on
opinions matter, and we know that. That's
a
why we talk so much
yes.
shit.
Yes. Just because you're on a fucking video from Euroference doesn't mean your opinions matter. You do not represent the community. Sir, you are a clown. You dropped your clown pass. Please pick it up. What's his name? Kenora? What is
Yeah,
it?
Oh yeah, I
Kinora.
watched
Did
this guy on
did
YouTube.
did
Yeah,
what are his opinions
he
on
does cool
Zoophiles?
shit.
Does he have opinions on Zoophiles? Does he care? I don't think he does.
I don't
No,
know.
no, no, no.
He
That's not
doesn't?
his thing. He
I don't
goes
know.
around suits and does a whole bunch of crazy shit. I've seen his YouTube channel.
Oh, I don't care about that. Look, he's going to be outspoken about poodling. I want to know if he's outspoken about other shit. Probably not. Probably not.
Where's all of this violent
It's not
emotions coming
violence. You know
from?
what? No.
It's a hot take.
No. I am sick and tired of furries being hypocritical assholes and only caring when it's convenient for their own fucking clout or when it's convenient to start drama. This is an instance of that. This is the stupidest drama I have ever seen. It's so stupid. Are you seriously that upset about poodling that you're like, well, mo with me, I don't like it. I want to bring my character to life. I think it's disgusting. Oh, fuck off with that shit, man. Just fuck off. Do you even care? Oh, look, of all the things you can be mad at, you choose to be
And
mad at
all
poodling.
things you could bring attention to.
I mean, I actually felt glad that I was able to just wear the head and the paws for a clef when I was up in York, Pennsylvania, because it was hot as hell. I wasn't going to put the whole suit
Exactly.
on outside. And then this person bitches about how this is the worst thing imaginable.
Let
It's
people
like
wear what they want.
there's so much other things that's worse
Like
out there.
let people
Like
wear what they want,
pedophiles,
man.
zoophiles, murderers, those people that talk in the movie theater, and here you are going after poodling. Like, get a life.
Oh, but I gotta give a hot take. Oh, I'll be famous if I do that.
Oh,
You
my Lord.
dumb piece of shit. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Your opinion means little in the grand scheme of things, just as mine does.
Oh,
I don't
That's
take
why we
myself
don't
seriously.
Hold our shit back. We
Well,
just fucking let
yeah,
it
we
all
don't, we
out.
don't, we don't hold it back.
Good
But
Lord.
see, the
Like,
reason why they think that they have such this entitlement on their opinions is because they were asked for their opinions. So that automatically just boosts their ego, and they just let it all out.
You know what?
Hey,
Some
I'm all
posts.
for letting people have their ego go flying. Good on them. It doesn't mean I'm going to give a fuck or anyone else will, but, at
You know,
least they feel like the world's attention on them, and I get to tell them that it's not true. And they fucking, die on the
Some
inside.
poster asked me for my fucking opinion. I gave it to him. That doesn't mean my opinion matters. Mine is only one and a handful of 300 million. All right. So, and here's another thing. You know what this is? This is kind of attacking people who don't have full suits. When you think about it, it's gatekeeping at its worst. Because heaven forbid someone is not able to afford a full suit or even a partial. Heaven forbid that.
I mean,
I'm
I plan on getting
sorry.
a suit soon, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's his name? Kimura, Kenor, whatever your fucking stupid ass name is.
Quinoa.
Yeah, not everybody has the means, the financial means to do all that. So sometimes, yes, they do poodle. It's life. Get over yourself. All right? I am not one to sit here and say, that's classist, but it's kind of getting there. Because you're attacking people who probably do that only because they can't afford a partial or a full suit.
So,
So
Eurofurence also tweeted out another tweet about poodling in which they say, and I quote, "For the record, Eurofurence currently does not have and never had any policy about poodling. The general rule that trousers, shirt, and shoes need to be worn in public areas of the hotel and convention center still applies, of course." Which makes sense.
yeah,
No shoes,
But
no,
I also,
no
but
shirt,
I also
no
feel
shoes, no
like
service.
after the video that they released just exploded, they had to come out and say that.
oh, of course they have to.
So this is partly on Eurofurence because they started with that whole video. They had to of all things that they had to talk about in a video, they had to make a video about that. And then Kinora comes by and is like, "Well, here's my opinion on everything. It's terrible."
I got
The world is coming to an end because I can see someone's exposed flesh.
I have an opinion on mersuiting. That don't mean it matters. It's just a fucking opinion. We all have opinions. We all have a face. Who cares?
We can all oppose each other's opinion. Wonderful thing
Yeah.
about freedom of speech. Except where he's at, he's in Germany. They don't have freedom of speech.
So like I don't. Again, it's fucking entitled furries, and they're
Wait,
just.
does Germany have a right to free speech?
Yes, they do. They do.
Oh, well, fuck me. I got that wrong.
Yes, they do. But no.
And
it's
you
just-
didn't correct me. You kept rambling on. You
Because
bitch.
I am upset at this. I'm like legit upset
You
because
were gonna let me burn to the Germans because you wanted to fucking be upset. I see how it is.
Das ist nur Snack.
What the fuck did you just say?
What?
I spoke German.
That's not German.
What
That's
did you
fucking
say?
Gibberish, you fucking hypocritical bitch.
I don't know what I said. I spoke German. Well, ask Angela Merkel. I'd smash her if I was straight.
Ew.
After
If
being
I
in
was
Germany for
straight.
over 2 years when I was in
Ew.
service, I can
No,
tell
if
you
I was
that's
straight, I
not what
would.
fucking Germans
Ew.
sound like.
What? Don't say you.
I will.
Don't judge. Look,
But
this
one
is
thing
coming
I
from
will
the
I
tell
guy
you,
who
will.
wants to bang the queen, so don't even start with that.
For the story.
one
It
thing
would
I
be
will,
a kick-ass story.
bitch, let me speak.
Yeah, let him speak.
I was gonna say Germans are really blunt. This was probably why he said what he said.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck you, I forgot my train of thought. So yeah,
No, he's not wrong.
We give
Germans
you
are
the
very
floor
blunt.
and then you forget to speak.
But no, you're not wrong. Germans are very blunt. They're to the point. That's being said. What he said is kind of tone deaf, and it's very it's ignoring the fact that people poodle for reasons other than because hey, I want to just wear my fucking head around con space. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh
Yeah.
god, someone just came into the fucking front door. Jesus Christ. Letting all the damn cold air out. I hate that shit. But it look if you're gonna my thing is this, if you're gonna get that hot and that upset about poodling, I damn sure better see your ass on Twitter complaining about pedophiles and Nazis and all the other shit that's going on.
Nazis.
All right, I damn
The
better
way you
see that.
said that was just Nazis.
I'm just saying, practice what you preach, man.
Oh, that's why we talk about everything on this podcast, which we don't
Yeah.
fucking like.
I don't care.
We care, but no one fucking cares about what we say, so we're just gonna say until someone cares, hopefully.
Yep.
It's
And
bonkers.
finally, we want to touch on some drama that happened this past week. Somebody let out an alarm on Twitter about a possible HIV outbreak that comes from one person. It's been traced to one person from the furry community. And Twitter furry Twitter went into a tizzy about it. Mostly because people were like, "Oh my God, do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have HIV?" Blah 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 blah. And
If you want to
others
know,
were
you
like,
just take a test.
and other people were like, "Oh my God, this is stigmatizing. This is terrible. Stop it. You're being horrible people." So here's what we've learned from that. We've of course let the dust settle a bit on the whole issue. So what we learned is that there was uh, a scare based on one person from the furry community that had sex. Whether or not that was protected sex, we have no idea. But the person that all these cases that people have been uh, that people have been reporting came from one person, one furry, and then some people have said that it's gone so bad that the CDC is getting involved. Now that was fake news. That was fake news because the CDC itself doesn't get
Yeah.
involved. They usually let the local health departments get involved in this and just take care of it that way. If it spreads to like multiple parts of the country, then yeah, the CDC might get involved. But otherwise, the CDC usually lets local health departments take care of HIV outbreaks like this. And just about any outbreak that happens in a localized area, they let the local health department really take care of those things. So that was fake news.
Unless
And
it spreads over state lines and starts legitimately spreading at a very uncontrollable rate that local departments can handle it, then the federals will get involved.
yeah. And on the internet, there were some screenshots shared of the person who is alleged to be the source of the outbreak and also the landlord of the source of the outbreak. And I'm seeing some red flags from all this. Not necessarily that makes the story just seem more not or more untrue. It is totally, I can totally see this is happening, but I'm seeing red flags from the source because uh, hold on, let me back up for a minute. So first of all, somebody asked him if he is HIV positive, and he says, "Yes, I am." And he tries to play off that he willingly started infecting people with HIV. Um, he says, "What I didn't know was that California state law says you have to tell people when in previous states I lived in you didn't have to say anything because privacy. But then my doc told me that I have to tell ever since then I have been informing everyone I have intercourse with that I am paused because I am not an asshole. The last thing I want is for anyone to... Okay, this is getting too long.
Oh
Okay,
my
I'm not
God.
an asshole.
I
Okay,
have-
I
this
don't
is
want to
like-
get myself in trouble, but fuck everyone else. That's what I'm hearing.
Sorry for giving you AIDS. Sorry.
Oh my god.
What I hear is, oh, the law told me not to do it, so I'm not going to be an asshole and start telling people.
Buddy,
What about
Hallmark does
before
not
you
make
heard about
cards
the
saying,
law?
"Sorry, I gave you AIDS, so don't even try."
Hold on. What about before he didn't know it was a law? He was like, "Oh, it's okay. I'm not being an asshole." And then all of a sudden, it's like a change of heart. Like when he gets in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the first red flag that I'm seeing out of this message is that, oh, I have to
just-
say it because the law says I have to say it, but in other states I lived in, I didn't have to say anything. That's you being an asshole. That's you not giving a shit.
That's
But
just
he-
being a total shitbag.
But he doesn't see it like that. That's his problem. He doesn't see
Yeah,
it like that at all.
exactly. And then he
Complete
says,
and total shitbag.
he also tries to say,
Stop
unlike
playing.
me, I had no choice. I was born with it in a dormant state. Whoa, hold up.
Then
Hold
why
up.
are you having sex in the first place if you...
Why having sex so freely and unprotected?
Yeah. There,
Put on a condom, guy.
All right,
has anybody have you ever heard of HIV in a dormant state?
it's
In an adult?
it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. I mean,
I don't know.
No, it's medically possible. There are people who can have it, but they either don't know about it or they have it, but it's in a dormant state and not really doing
Well,
anything.
okay, I'll give it that. I'll give it that because when you first get infected, you might not show symptoms of HIV infection.
Because like
You can actually go for 10 years without showing symptoms
because like
of
certain
HIV
like
infection.
some STDs are even like that. Like
So basically,
you
the
won't know
rule of
for a
thumb
while.
is if your HIV is undetectable, you don't have a high enough viral load to be able to really spread it readily. But you should still be safe nonetheless, because you can still get other diseases like the clap.
Yeah.
Thinking, oh, I'm
So-
gonna give them AIDS. Oh, look, they gave me space gonorrhea. Now I'm gonna die in 2 days.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I really think that his story is like on very shaky ground. So I have no idea if I'm finding it very incredible to believe him at this point, and to believe that he had it in a dormant state all this time. But then he goes on and says that I've been on my meds the whole time and undetectable, so I just don't see this as a big possibility. Plus, this is 9 months later. Symptoms happen in weeks. So they say, they're saying yes, it probably was somebody else. Say yes, it is very possible they got it from someone else. No, I take my meds every day because I would like to stay healthy and not die.
Because those meds
Um,
aren't just meant for you to not spread it; they're also meant to restrain the disease enough so you're not gonna die yourself.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is some very disturbing stuff to read when I'm reading through it, and I'm probably just gonna cut it from there. What I have to say is this: it may be difficult for people to know when, if they get infected, that they have the disease, because like we mentioned, the HIV virus can stay in a dormant state in the body for 10 years
And
and
then it just
not show symptoms.
because
So,
just spreading throughout your body without you realizing it.
yeah, it
That's when it
is.
gets dangerous because once you show symptoms like that and you don't realize you're infected, well, it's already got a foothold and you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. But also,
Actually,
Always check after you have
what I
sex.
what I was curious was someone said it's a stigma to even mention status or something.
well, people
It's
have been
rude and against their
stigmatized.
privacy to have them tell you whether or not they're infected and about to give you fucking AIDS.
Yeah. But I mean, it is stigmatized very much so in society because people don't want HIV. And so people try to push away people that have HIV, which is wrong.
I'm
It's
not gonna
absolutely
push them
wrong to
away if
push
they have
away
AIDS,
people.
but I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of them if they give me AIDS without fucking telling me they're infected.
So wait,
Yeah.
can you? So if let's say I'm dating somebody and I have sex with them, if I don't have, if they have HIV and I have sex with them, will I get HIV? I literally am dead serious about this. I don't know
Yes,
how any of
that's
this
Yeah,
how
if you
works.
have
HIV
if you have
spreads.
unprotected sex with them, yeah, it's
HIV
very likely that
primarily spreads through sexual fluids, but it can
yeah.
still spread through some cases if you have a high enough viral load through saliva. It can spread through blood. It's fluid to fluid contact.
Hold up. Now, in most research that I've done and most readings that I've done about HIV, they'll say that it's almost impossible to actually get HIV from saliva or kissing.
You're right. It
Yeah.
is almost impossible because most people don't have a high enough viral load that basically turns them entirely into the virus
Hmm.
at that point. If you have enough virus in you to, spread through saliva, you're probably already dead. But
Hmm.
still, it's rare, but
Yeah.
it can happen.
But
But I
anyway,
doubt we know anyone with high enough viral load to do that and isn't already dead.
if you have unprotected sex or if you share blood with an infected individual, then yes, you can get infected. Um, that is why it's very important. And I think for the best way for people to break the stigma is for people who have HIV to inform their partners and protect their partners as well as themselves. Information and protection are the two best ways to break the stigma and help eradicate this disease. And people don't want to actually think about the information part of it. They think it's stigmatizing for HIV positive individuals to share their positive status.
Yeah. The reason is because people keep spreading it without fucking informing people. Therefore, people
But
get a bad opinion. Do bad
I
things.
see it
People get
as
a
I
bad
see it
opinion.
as if that partner loves the person they're having sex with, which I hope they are. I hope that in some degree they love the person that they're having sex
Like,
with,
if you're gonna
that they're having
bang
sexual
someone, have
intercourse
some
with.
form of emotional connection. I'm not saying you gotta marry the person, but have enough connection to where you're gonna be concerned about their well-being.
Yeah. And if they're concerned about their well being, they'll be concerned enough to not give them this debilitating and dangerous disease to them while they're trying to have a few minutes of fun.
A few
It only
minutes.
takes
I
it only
last a little
takes
bit longer than a few minutes. If it's just a few minutes, you got other problems.
Yeah,
well, I
that's
don't know how long. I don't know how long they fuck,
like
but
I
my
know,
point is this. My point is
10 minutes.
clear. Oh, you last 10 minutes?
No, I've seen Mercy. Never mind. I'm not talking about
I
that.
know I last a lot
Moving on.
longer than a
Moving
few
on.
minutes
Moving on.
because they're just doing two pump chump at that point.
But my point is still the same. If they care enough to share this intimate moment with their partner, they will care enough to make sure that they are HIV negative
Well,
for that moment and also after that moment. They'll care enough that they won't leave with a disease that might damage their organs,
It was just
that
straight
might
up kill
damage
them.
their reproductive system, might kill them. Yeah.
What's it backwards?
And everybody who is HIV positive has that responsibility to give to their partner
And what's even
their
worse, if you give it
status.
to a partner that can't financially afford the medications and treatments
Oh, then
necessary
that,
to
that's
stave off
that's
the disease.
That's
You-
serious assholishness.
Yeah, you just signed their death warrant. You are
Yeah.
responsible for their death if they happen to get a disease that kills them because their
Yeah.
immune system's fucked.
This is not about stigmatizing HIV positive individuals. This is about responsibility. This
and
is
literal
about
lives.
protection.
Because you're gonna fucking kill someone if they can't afford these treatments.
Now, the scare that was spread through Twitter, and people were spreading rumors and just turning this into a giant game of HIV telephone, that was bad. I get that. I get that we shouldn't have spread this story around and stigmatized people who are already living with HIV even worse than they already are, even if they weren't even involved at all. But at this point, we need to slow down and make sure that we are informing and protecting the people that we love when we love them. And this person,
Or just have the
who-
common decency not to spread the shit on willingly.
yeah,
That's
but
just-
whoever this person was, we're not going to drop the names. We're not going to drop any names. But whoever this person was really needs to just
Think.
think about what they just did. And the people that interacted with this person sexually, you have to think about, do you want to interact with this person anymore? Because he
Other
just
than
did
in
that.
court.
Yeah. Well, I've said sexually. You wouldn't want to do that in court.
What,
Judge Judy
fucking
would throw
court?
you out. Judge Judy would throw your ass out.
No, not fucking court. I mean, fucking take him to court, man. If someone gave me a disease and didn't tell me, I'd be suing the dick out of them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And the problem that I'm seeing in the furry community is that people are seeing it as giving HIV positive individuals a shield from actually sharing their status with other partners or sharing it publicly. Now, I get it. You don't have to share it publicly, but you do have to share it with the people that you're having sexual intercourse with. And furries are giving HIV positive individuals kind of like a shield to not have to do that.
Which is wrong.
And that's wrong. That's totally wrong.
Someone's gonna die. Doing that shit, someone's gonna die.
Don't encourage this behavior. I get that that HIV positive individuals are stigmatized in society, but don't encourage them to hide their status from people that will be sexually engaged with it.
Because again, some people can't financially afford treatments.
Yeah.
And it would be impossible for them to get treatments without literally making them homeless.
Well, this is something that normies are going to pick up on. And
We already
they
don't
will,
got a good fucking look at is.
and they're gonna pick up on random stories like this, and they're going to just completely trash the view of the fandom. They're gonna view it as
Worse
we're
than
all
it is
just
right now.
a bunch of HIV positive
Gonna make us
faggots.
look like we're a bunch of gift givers and bug chasers.
Yeah, exactly. And we're not. Absolutely not. So we need to make sure that we are protected and we are safe when we have sexual intercourse, because I know we love to have sex.
Oh God, yes.
Because we're consenting
it's-
adults.
And we're human. And we have a libido and a working dick.
Sylox says hello.
So let's be honest here. Humans, we all fuck. We're all fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all
fuck,
we
yeah,
may
fucking
be,
is a part of
air
being
quote,
human.
civilized, but we're still fucking animals. We have
Yeah,
basic needs.
fucking is just part of being human.
Yeah, it's basic
And
needs
people
of
do
being a fucking animal on Earth.
So yeah.
Because we're animals.
Yeah.
Let's get that
So it's
fucking
great that
thing
we are
clear.
able to, get together and have fun and fuck and be safe about it, but we have to make sure that we're safe about it. We have to make sure that we're getting tested. We have to make sure that we are wearing protection. We have to make sure that we tell our partners what is going on with our body if it's not going right. And that's all I got to say, really. I've beaten this I've beaten this to a dead horse.
We can beat it more and harder.
Sylox, you want to add anything to that?
Um, all I will say is please use protection in safe sex methods. I know people want to, and I don't understand why, but people want to have sex without protection. You're really setting yourself up to contract a disease that way, and I wish people understood that more
Yeah.
because it's just is it really worth getting HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia for 10 minutes of fun? Like, come on.
I mean, I last longer than 10 minutes.
I wouldn't. Uh,
But
oh
anyway,
God. Uh,
what I'm also trying to say is that in this day and age with PrEP and condoms and spermicide and all kinds of other prophylactics that we can use,
dominoes.
we are so close, so damn close to eradicating HIV in our lifetime.
Then
Doing things like
AIDS.
this, where we're hiding our HIV positive status, if we have that, and we are being lax in how we test for STDs and wearing condoms and getting on PrEP when we
Mm-hmm.
need to, that's not helping that. That is absolutely not helping that. We have to make sure that we are doing our part to not spread the disease and make it worse, right as we are so close to eradicating it and making it a historical moment
Like the plague.
to yeah to get rid of it for all of humanity. Uh, so yeah, I'm glad I said my piece about that. And we said it in a way that didn't put down people. It was more of a PSA. I like that. Uh,
Liffy.
Silox, you were
What?
sharing messages of somebody flexing on you on Telegram.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
wanna like
yeah.
you
Yeah,
wanna
please talk about that. That's funny.
I
yeah,
don't.
that's a
I don't know if he'll. I don't think he's. I don't think he's going to listen to this podcast. So this,
you have no idea.
I know.
You have no idea who's listening to this
We
podcast.
Well, I
can
don't think
say our
he.
opinions on this shit. I
No, I
doubt the
don't think he's
viewers
gonna.
will
I don't
care
think
unless we're
he's gonna
talking
listen
mad
to
shit
it.
about them.
And so, no, this individual, a couple of months ago, wanted to sue me for, I think it was defamation of character and slander or whatever. Now he wants to be my friend and even have sex. Go figure.
That's a
Um,
conflict of interest.
yes, it is.
Wow.
So
Well,
Imagine your
didn't he
court case
say
being
that he
thrown out
studied
because
law
you
and he just
fucked the
committed a conflict
plaintiff.
of interest?
oh God.
Yeah.
So he is right now.
Explain. Just tell us a little bit about this person. Don't say name. Just describe.
This person is from Virginia, Percival, Virginia. He works in construction. He acts like he knows the law better than anyone else, and acts like he's fucking hot shit when you're
Acts like
not.
he's a lawyer,
Yeah. But
even though I'm pretty sure he
It,
He's
failed
no boozy
horribly on the
badger.
bar exam.
he's not. No. But he's been flexing on me about random shit for like the past hour now. Talking about how he got a hug from the con chairman. Like, cool, dude. I really don't care. That's a weird thing to flex about. If that's what makes you happy, I mean, cool. Uh, like,
I mean, we had Uncle Kage on our podcast, so
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah,
Fuck
So,
you,
so
guy.
spin on that.
yeah. And we know the guy who's running CCFC. So
Yeah.
Well, he does too.
He's
Oh.
awesome.
We
well,
know who it is,
yes,
but we're not going to say names.
yeah,
I mean, we work with the guy. Let's be honest here.
yeah, yeah. Actually met up with him at the dance rave. He's gonna try. Oh, I can tell y'all this off the
I'm pretty sure
podcast.
we've all hung out
But
with him at some point.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all what he's gonna do for us off the podcast about the thing. But Um, no, flexing like that is just so stupid. It doesn't affect me. I really don't care. You can tell me that, hey, you know what? You hung out with Majira, you met Hulex, you met Telephone, and y'all went to
Hulex.
You can
fucking
tell me you're fucking the
Hofbrauhaus.
president. I really wouldn't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
like I really don't care. There are more important things that I care about than who you hang around with or what you did. Really, you're not hot shit. You never were. You never will be. Like, slow down, bro.
Be right back. Got a vape.
If you
Please
want to be hot
stop.
shit, join the military and go hard.
Cool story, bro.
Like, I hate furries like that who think they're important because of what they do or who
The
they
only
know.
way you'll be
Like,
important
who cares?
is by literally doing something for the community, and the community recognizes you as a vital service.
Yeah, just because you fuck your way around the fandom doesn't mean you're important.
But
Just means you're a
Oh,
slut.
did I say that? I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
no, no, Sylox.
sorry.
Remember what we talked about? I think it was out the after we had Poke on your birthday.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, I remember
Yeah.
what you said. Yeah. Hey, it's sad but true. That's a good way to get famous. I'm not naming names. I'm just saying.
Furry Frequencies is a family-friendly podcast.
That's a
Fuck
lie.
no, it isn't.
That's a lie. God, I'm such a salty, upset little bitch tonight, and oh boy, I'm just releasing my anger from today out on this podcast and these topics. I don't care. I don't care. If people have beef with what I just said, hey, you can at me. Do what you got to do. I don't care.
Please direct all complaints about this podcast to @Sylox95
Yeah,
on Twitter.
all
Yeah.
four of you.
Yeah,
got
make
beef,
sure you
both of
bother Sylox only.
We won't read your messages, but Sylox will.
I
Yeah,
will.
Sylox will totally read them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I might even respond to them. You never know. If I'm
You
in a
make it
good
sound
mood,
like
I
that's
will.
like such a rare occurrence.
It is. I really don't like talking to people. That's a lie. I like talking to people. But
Okay,
they're-
everyone, when you see this episode, make sure you ping
Uh.
Sylox every hour of the fucking day.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I want to see him go mad. Just pure insanity.
As long as it's a productive conversation and not one or two words. Hi, hey, hi. You look nice.
Furry Frequencies customer service hours with Sylox95 are from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday through Friday.
That no, yikes. Oh, and don't be that one guy who's like, "Hello, Mr. Police Officer Fireworks, can I talk to you? Notices your bulgy wolgy." Don't do that to me.
Do that. Do that.
Don't do that.
Please.
I will find where you are, and we will have a discussion.
I
and
will give
not
you a
like it.
hug if you do that to Sylox.
A hug? That's
I'm
not
gonna-
fair.
I'm not gonna give anyone any higher than a hug if I don't fucking know them. What do you think
That's
I
not
am, a
fair.
slut?
You're offering a hug over me talking to them in a
Yeah.
stern voice. You literally have the upper hand there.
Not really.
I'll give you a hug and a chocolate chip cookie.
My hugs are extremely devalued
what?
with how much I hug people.
You're like a Hugosaurus Rex over there. I see you hug people.
Trigger Sylox 10 times and get a free steak dinner at Applebee's.
My hug is about it. A
Hey,
peso
hold up,
is
hold up.
worth
Whoa,
more
whoa,
than
whoa,
my
whoa,
hug.
whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. No, you cannot. How dare you show Applebee's? That is my turf. That's my turf.
All right,
That's
everyone, we're all
my
gonna show for
paycheck.
Applebee's other than
No,
Sylox.
that's
We're gonna
my
do it
paycheck.
for-
I'm just going to show for regular bees.
Ew.
actually, that's a good idea because the
Bees are
honeybee.
scary.
Furry Frequencies is brought to you by the bees. The bees are just like you and me.
We kind
They
of need them to
dance.
live.
They communicate. They work in a society.
Come here.
And they don't want uppity ass people up on their fucking home.
I'm gonna come.
Go save some bees today.
What the fuck are you saying, Sylox?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sylox, what the fuck did you just say?
Nothing, nothing.
Oh
Zoom
my god!
Enhance.
I'm reading the fan
Psylocke.
Oh my God,
What?
Lifty!
Read
Did you
it.
just
Reread
hear what
it.
the fuck Sylox
No,
just did?
no. Rewind. I need to rewind.
Sylox was like sound like he's getting fucked while you're ranting.
Well,
No,
maybe he
I
was.
wasn't.
He was like,
No.
"Oh yeah, make me come," and some shit like that. I heard that shit.
Well,
Oh my
last
God.
last week's episode, he told me to take a dump on him.
Wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
You
you
say
did.
some weird shit when other people are talking, thinking you're slick, Sylox.
I keep forgetting I have a new mic, and you walk in here.
Were you gonna say that to
You
yourself?
try to slick some very nasty talk in a lower frequency range, but yeah, we can hear that.
Oh, now you all can. Now you all can. Before you couldn't.
Listen,
This
listen,
ain't a fucking game.
Sylox.
Yeah, because you're
What I'm concerned
your mic
about
was
is what
shit.
you just said. I forgot I had the mic off. Was that mean you're gonna turn the mic off and start saying that shit to yourself?
No. I'm reading fan fiction, first of all. That's why I said it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Uh
I'm
huh.
reading fan fiction.
Right.
Nobody
Fan
is fucking-
fiction.
Hey, it's good fan fiction.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's fucking me.
That's sad.
Don't. First of all, don't even start. Don't start. Don't judge. Don't judge me.
All right, everyone. Sylox needs some loving time.
I can
Message
get-
Sylox
no,
and ask
no,
for his dick or some
No,
shit.
I can get any girl out here that I want. So
But you don't like girls.
no comment. Okay.
But you
before this
want the
gets-
penis.
I like women. I'm a male feminist. Whatever that means.
But you like penis.
I
do.
just posted Sylox's theme song whenever he reads fan fiction, furry
Alright.
fan fiction.
All right. What is this?
Go ahead and click it.
I'm clicking it. Okay. No, not that song. No.
Okay, for all of you who aren't able to hear, it's of course "I Touch Myself" by Divinals. Yes. Yes.
No.
I'm currently listening to what you just sent out.
Yeah, can you imagine
Sweet.
Sylox listening to that while he's reading some really raunchy fan fiction?
First of all, I don't read fan fiction normally. I was bored.
Yeah, that sums up Sylox pretty much every
Oh,
time
so
we
this
try to record
podcast
anything.
is boring to you?
Well, no, the HIV discussion was because I didn't have anything to offer because I don't know that much about HIV other than don't get it because if you get it, it transitions into AIDS down the line. And AIDS
Yeah, it
is
does.
a fatal disease. Unfortunately, we have no cure for it. I think, yeah. So I've been.
Yeah, we don't have a cure for AIDS.
Steve.
We don't have. We have a
shit.
way to manage HIV and
Well-
viral loads, but we do not have anything to eradicate HIV from the body.
Hell yeah, Sylox. You put out some good music. Fuck yeah.
Wait, that one, yeah. Yeah.
What is this, Peppa Pig?
Peppa Pig. No, it's "Sweet Dreams" by the
Eurythmics.
Eurasia, whatever, man. Eurasia. Who cares? No one cares, man. Yeah, it's some '80s band. But no, seriously, that is probably one of the best uses of a synth I think I've ever heard in a song.
You need to listen to more vaporwave.
I've tried to get into vaporwave. It's just not for me. I'm more into like new retro wave, that kind of stuff, synthwave.
That's synthwave. That's vaporwave.
They're the same thing.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Huh.
They're kind of in the same family of music, but not necessarily the same thing.
Why
I'm
is
just
her
listening
hair
to
like
the
that?
song Sylox shared.
Thank you, listeners, for coming.
My thing is, this
I
is
have
the
been zoned
weirdest
out of
music
everything
video.
you've said so far listening to music.
Thank you, listeners, for coming back and listening to another great podcast of Furry Frequencies.
Oh,
I am
God.
Lifty.
I'm Sylox, unfortunately.
And I'm Sharky.
Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you next week. If you like what you hear, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell for notifications, or follow us on Twitter at Furry Frequency. And also, we would like to remind you that we are still open for Last Howl submissions. I know we have not done Last Howl in forever.
No one cares about us.
No, not enough people care. But we want to feature artists, music artists who want to get their music, their single out there. And so, yeah, feel free to. We're going to retweet that
Sylox,
that
will you stop
application for
fucking
Last
yourself
Howl.
in the background?
I'm not.
He's touching himself
I'm
like the song.
sending the message to work.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a fucking extreme message.
I have an extreme boss, okay?
Anyway,
You fucking your
this is
boss?
Furry Frequencies
Whoa,
signing
no,
off.
No, I'm not.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good night, Boston.
Ew, Boston.
Don't hate on Boston. Boston's strong.
I will. Good night, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Good night, Bangor, Maine. Maine's a terrible state, by the way.
Good night, Romania. Your fucking weather's cold. Same with you,
That's where
Poland.
Dracula's from.
Good night, Berlin, Germany.
Oh yeah. Good night, Hong Kong.
Good night, King of
I know
Prussia.
plenty of you guys listen to us.
Oh yeah,
Hong Kong.
2.5% of Hong Kongers listen to us.
Yeah, that's
so
5%.
good night
Yeah,
to
they
you.
have 5% of our views. Good night, Hong Kong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and Hong Kong, I'm with you 100% against the Chinese government. Y'all gonna kick the. God damn it! I said
You
it
can't
again.
say that word.
Yeah, bleep that out.
I can say that. Y'all can't say that.
No,
I'm
you
gonna say it.
cannot. You're the whitest
I'm gonna say
motherfucker
it.
around.
No, I'm not.
Here, I'm gonna say it in 5, 4,
Better not. I will
3,
kill you.
2.